Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm coming to you with your Divine Twin Flame Collective reading, and this focus will be on what is my purpose. If you listen to my fireside chat that I have, please do. I talk about how it's important that this week, especially with all the energies going on, that we concentrate on what is your purpose and mission. Your purpose and mission is going to help to get you and your divine counterpart on track as far as union. Okay, but it always begins and ends with me, and then we can prepare forward. This week's energies, like I said on the fireside chat, has been rocky road, like rocky road ice cream on the for real. Energies are high and low, feeling tired. So when you feel tired, just rest, do things. I mean, I never did so much Netflixing so much, but I've been Netflixing and looking at comedies to kind of get my energy kind of light and up. I've done some drawing as well for that to kind of relax myself. So when you feel relaxed and you like, listen, I just don't feel like it, respect your body. Respect what it's telling you. Respect what it's saying for you to do. This week also with the energies, we know where some of us ascension is happening. Not some of us, all of us. They say ascension happening for even the what we call twin flame collectives as well. The body is changing, especially for the twins, that we're changing. We're having our 5D self come down into our 4D. When there's no more 3D self, from my understanding of what I've been looking at and reading and seeing on the trends of all of the videos and channels. So right now we're just left with just the matrix body, this earthly body that's here. So it's trying to condense all that. With me, I know I've experienced some extreme horrible nausea. I'm like, am I pregnant? But it's been nausea. A lot of nausea going on with this whole thing. I'm so glad to see that Luna Ash had said that, and I think Awakened Twin had also said that as well, that that's going on with the energies that are going on now. So if you feel that, some tiredness or some fatigue, extremely hungry, I've had that for several weeks. Really, I had to say, okay, calm down, because I have other things that throw my whole body out of whack. So we just really trying that. But you see a lot of, maybe you either go to one extreme, you're very hungry or you're not hungry. That's all going with the ascension signs with that. Drink a lot of water, that to take that in. So this week, this month, last thing, I am going to concentrate on doing for a reading for the special. Is the $5 holla special, which is what is my purpose special. This week, since we are supposed to be concentrating on a mission and purpose, my mission is to help you. And so when that being my mission to help you, what I am offering is a $5 reading for what is your purpose. It could be what's your purpose in love, what's your purpose in your career, what's your purpose just in life, your family, whatever. This is not a $5 holla reading for you talking about finding out what's happening with your divine. Where's my divine masculine's purpose then? No, it's about you. I will not read into their energy. So it's you that I am reading into, because it's you that I am trying to help with that. So that's all the month of August. I will put that up. I have not put that on it because the Spirit had directed that to me. And so that is what I'm actually going to do, is help you find your purpose. Because when you find your purpose and your mission and you're on your grind, you're on your hustle, that's when you making money moves, as Cardi B says. That's when the honey moves. You're making money moves, your honey moves. That's your bae. Your bae moves. So when your divine twin counterpart gets to move it, when you be making money moves. So that's what I want to make sure that you tether them along till they're going into the direction that you are, and that's what you're actually working on this week. That's why the retrograde is here. So yes, as a teacher, yes, I am forced to you, and that's your assignment. So I'm doing $5 hollers. What's my purpose? Special. So with that, again, I'm going to do it a little different. You can go to my, to get it. And I heard somebody say, well, you go to divinetwinsoul11.com, go to my services page, click on the link, And then also that will lead you right to my online booking thing. You can go to Instago. You can go there too. Go to GoDivineTwinSoul11.com. There you just get the regular. There's no specials on that. You get a phone call. You can do a reading by phone. You can do by chat, and you can do by video there. Okay, so let's kind of get into the energies about that. So we will see what is as far as what are they thinking. I'll just go over the overall and maybe to get some clarifiers for that. Clear. What is the divine masculine thinking? Divine masculine. We'll start off with him first. What is the divine feminine? Was divine feminine thinking? What is the divine, here it is, thank you. What is the divine masculine's heart space? What is in the divine feminine's heart space? Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. All right, so what's in the divine masculine's mind space is soulmates, okay? Yes, this is your soulmate. He knows it. A lot of them before this week up until now, a lot of them were still in that question mark thing. I don't think it's any kind of percentage of divine masculines that's out there right now that does not know that recognize you as being their divine counterpart. I mean, if it is, it's very few. And if it is that they are questioning, this is my point. It's just like, I know it. I just can't put my finger on it. I can't recognize it. I don't know what it is. I know that reminds me of the other day. I did. God forgive me or whatever. But I looked at my divine counterpart in their eyes. And he's like, what you looking at me like that for? I said, I'm looking in your eyes for some recognition. Do you recognize? Because I mean, I was just at that point like, I'm kind of a little tired of this. Do you know who I am? Yeah. So he answered, he said, I've been recognizing you. I know who you are. I said, on that. I hope we are speaking the same language. So I don't know. It hit me in the heart when he said that. But I'm like, okay, well, you sure in the hell ain't been acting up. Your actions is totally off guard of what you saying. So we'll see. So now he's at the point that right now he's saying let his friends help you. Now this comes with a disclaimer as far as me, because if you ask your friends to help you, I hope that, and I pray, and let's hope collectively we hope that this divine masculine is asking the right people, because even my closest of friends that know me and know me well, I would not think that I could trust them to understand and help me to see what this was going on. If I know if my spiritual mentor is having a misunderstanding about his actions and what's going on with him, what I think the average Joe Smo gonna be thinking about this. You know, and I watched the other day, one of them said that, you know, can't nobody else tell you who your twin flame is. They're like, you know, I'm not, they say, one reason say, I don't tell. I just don't. I don't. They come to me, they ask me that, I shut them down, say, I'm not going to tell you, because you should know. Your heart knows. You need to sit down and find that out. And I know there's a lot of articles, like I was reading the other day, and some of them saying false twins, and some of them false twins sounding damn near good, like that you look at your twin and say, some of these things, if we had like a survey, I'd be checking off on this for you, you know, but then you have to kind of sit and think, okay, now, let me really shift this out, as Mom said, and see, you know, what, yeah, okay, yeah, but why does he act that way? He acts that way because he's kind of unsure, you know. He don't know what this is. I know his background. I know this, that. So let's hope that this divine masculine, whoever he is asking, he's asking the right people. Or this can also, I'm getting this picked up, they're saying, it can also mean that he's going on the internet and he's looking and he's reading. accent. Maybe some of them, they're brave enough to say, you know, change their voice. When I don't know why I'm seeing this or hearing this. They get on there talking to psychics and they change their voice like, yes, this is Timothy. Da, 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 da. And like, okay, they're like, that ain't your name. Your name's Stan. But you like, yeah, I'd like to know about the divine twin stuff. And so, you know, they going there just trying to change their voice or something to really get to this. I don't know why I'm seeing it, but that's what I'm seeing. And they using fake names or whatever because they just really don't want that reader to really know about that. So it's some of them that's out there being brave and they actually going to advisors, spiritual advisors, and really saying, what is this thing all about? Okay. And so it's kind of comical because this is how I think they feel. It's like, I feel loopy. I know it's something going on. Just feel like this is a fantasy, a dream world, but I just really need somebody here that can kind of fix me up and try to get me into the right direction as to what's actually going on. They really could talk to spirit guides. They could really fix me and get me together and really can look into this matter with me, because right now this is how I feel. I just feel like I'm in a daze about this whole situation. Okay, next thing with the card here, we got, okay, playfulness in reverse. Now, you know, when I see the playfulness in reverse, this means a reality check. So right now, that was in his heart space. Thank you. For the heart, really the mass of heart, this is becoming, sounding like another organization. This is a serious matter. Got confirmations for Archangel Raphael. Yes, this is a serious matter. About that, and so we really tell the truth, we're not going with the ebbs and flow of things that's going on with it, but really saying I need to get down to the heart of the matter. No pun intended, since this is divine masculines, what they're thinking in their heart space. So he's really getting really serious about this. You know, before he was kind of a little playful, you know, kind of push it off. Yeah, you know, we got a connection. It's cute, you know. She think about me. We do some things alike. Like the other day with a twin. It was so funny. Went there, and that day I said, "Oh, I got to taste for pizza." Went there, visit, seen. He had. I said, "What's that?" I had pizza for lunch. This morning I just said I wanted pizza. Interesting. So, you know, that you can see some of that. So it's just really nice. Like, okay, I can say, oh, that's cute. We kind of telepathy. We on the same kind of little brain wave. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You know, but not taking it seriously to say, okay, wait a second. Something is opening. I mean, you know, let me really take this to heart. Remember, when I do, and I want to do this disclaimer as well, because when we're doing these, and that's all of the stations or the channels that we're looking at, that you all are looking at, the videos, please pay attention that when they do a collective thing, that is for you to really split your body and seeing how you really embody and merge both of them. Remember, some of us house a little bit more feminine and a little more masculine than the other, and it's for you to really, confirmation, the Archangel Raphael, you need to find a way how you can balance both of them out. So that don't mean that when you on these listening to the videos or to my channel, and you sit up there and say, okay, well, I'm just going to listen to the divine feminine side, and I'm going to check out when she go to divine, or I'm going to listen to divine masculine. I want to see what he doing. And then when it comes to the feminine part, it's like, okay, yeah, now I'm going to come back. No, you're supposed to look at both sides of them, because you got to see, what do I got to check with myself? And that same thing I told you, when you as a divine feminine or with your divine masculine, you need to sit there and analyze them. Okay, it was cute to say, oh, you had pizza for lunch? What, this morning I had taste for pizza, and I said I was going to give me some pizza. I got this frozen pizza in my car. Okay, it's for you to say, okay, wait a second, what's going on here? Look like we merging. Okay, as a teacher, what are we learning here? Okay, we're seeing that some kind of way our energies look like we got some synchronicity here. He wanted pizza, I wanted pizza. Okay, check. Okay, it ain't all is cute and just let it go and he and all that. No, that's not what it's about. Okay, so really take heed on both sides on what's going on. Now let's look at the divine feminine about what's in her mind space. In divine feminine things, we have your love life is being influenced by religious. Stop. Not religious thing. What's being influenced right now, what I'm seeing, is what's happening in the 3D or in the reality or in the matrix. Okay, Your crown right now is you so busy about what's going on, about what's happening in the matrix, that I'm feeling to be like this crown, you coming into your divinity is like I said, not quite yet, she ain't ready. You know, just like the universe, when they was crowning the universe, when Steve Harvey had that mistake, and it's like, okay, yeah, we start, okay, she misses universe, and then they say, now I'm sorry, I read the cards wrong, give me that crown and put it on this one, yeah. And it might take you to divinity, yeah, but what they say is like, we got to put a pause for the cause, she ain't ready just yet. Why? Because you got some work that you've got to do in the 3D right now. So 3D matrix, whatever. I'm still gonna call it 3D because that's the only way we able to recognize it. I understand that's how anybody say, well, she's behind. She on that old school stuff. That's old. We ain't no 3D no more. I understand that, but for some of us, that's the only way. Our earthly, our matrix, this right here, this physical thing, where all the atoms is together, we understand that. We stuck in this world, this physical world that's going on right now. And so it's like right here, just right here. No, not yet. Just suspended, like Spider-Man, when just right there. Or like Mission Impossible, when he fell out the building, right there before, that's it. So that's what's occurring. What's in her mind space right now is very soon. Right now she knows it's not very soon. I could even speak that on myself. I've even given myself, I said, no, I got to wait. Then we give it to this summer. This summer, still working on myself. And that's why I got to say also, we've got to get to a point that we've got to really get serious about it. Really take inventory of yourself. I mean, like really, 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 are you ready for your twin? Really, with everything that you have you gotten rid of in earth all the things, the childhood hurts, the wounds, everything that's got, even the hurts that they even put in there, even hurts that you even put in yourself, your parents, everybody? Have you really unearthed all that stuff? Because that's the reason why you trying to, the 5D is trying to like merge into this body where it is. It's like, okay, I'm trying to get settled. That's like me in this chair. If I put a lot of crap up in this chair, I can't really get up in there and get really settled in it. The 5D body say, I'm trying to get into, but she got all this dang on crap up in here. She's sitting on top of hefty bags and everything else, and I can't get up in here. She ain't clean no way for me to get up in here yet. So that's the same thing that is. So some of us, we know, let's be honest, it ain't soon. I don't know how much you say, well, I done did the work. It ain't time yet, according to the cards. Not soon yet. It's not very soon. It's a pause and a hold on it. But it is in your mind. You saying, I know once I do everything, he does the work, I do the work, it's going to be worth waiting for. This I know. Still here, when I see this, to me, this lets me know it's still some work that's got to be done. You've, Divine Feminine, got some shadow work to do, and the Divine Masculine has some light work to do. He's got to get himself together, more lighter in the body. He's got to conquer all those things. Some of the Divine Masculines are now experiencing some dark night of the soul. I could tell even with mine, when he get a little quiet, he in that thought, he thinking something's going on. And so a lot of them pretty much are experiencing seeing that. In the heart space, okay, in the heart space, we have deception. Okay, now, some of us are still kind of dealing with that, and I can tell with myself with this karmic thing, we're purging up a lot of stuff according to this retrograde. Some of us are these karmic situations that have happened on these karmic relationships. They're coming back up again. So I thought I heard that. I thought I was all right with Shaquita at the club. Here we go again with this damn Shaquita at the damn club. She back again. I keep on replaying Shaquita at the club, and now I'm replaying about him posting up on Facebook with him, Shaquita, and little Shaquan at Chuck E. Cheese, and, you know, and this family, and they look like he's so happy. It ain't never gonna happen, and all this stuff. And so this deception here. So we really kind of going on. It's like, if he didn't leave Shaquita, he wouldn't have little Shaquan. And this is just too much, and this deception. So for me, when I see this here, it's saying that this is coming all back up to roost again. Okay, healing the family issues, again, things that happened in the past, your childhood, something that has to do with a male, either male figure in your family, or male, somebody that you think is like a male family, a figure in that you have an issue with. Some of that stuff is kind of coming back up. So I thought I would handle that, but you didn't. Getting to know each other as you reveal yourself in the most innermost selves to each other. Right now in your heart space, you're not revealing anything, because right now I'm really picturing that you're just taking a lot of introspection of it. It's like, okay, back to him. I said something. I said, I know I got a skin condition. And he's like, I know you got a skin condition. I've been on that. Who are you talking to? Like you act like you talk to a complete daggone stranger. I already know this. So that came up with conversation. And so this is the same thing that I'm saying to you, is that, some kind of way we getting, I don't know, is it brain fog, the ascension or something. There's a disconnect about how well we think that we know each other, or have we really revealed ourselves to each other, that there's a deception about it. Okay, I'm gonna look into the cards, but this is what I'm feeling. I know that's what it came up with me with that one. Let me do some clarifiers. Look like I'm gonna push this off to it. I won't call my purpose, so I don't look like we're doing the old-fashioned way. I just let spirit lead me, so it'll be called something else, not my purpose. So yeah, there might be a purpose to fix myself. How about that? Okay, the next one, let's look at, I can bring that out, that's fine. Don't want to do that. So what's going on? This is a chakra card. That's fine. Clear. What's going on with this soulmate? Clarify the soulmate card. Let's just go down the line. Soulmate. Let your friends help you. Clarify. I don't know, say that. Nope. Playfulness. Religious factors. Very soon. It's too many. Worth waiting for. Makes sense. Put you to the side. Deception. Okay, that's a lot of cards. That's too many. Healing family. You still want to tell me that much? Family issues. Still said, no, I won't talk. I got a lot to say about that. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Okay, I'll do it that way for that. Okay, now, soulmate. Clarifying this soulmate card for the divine masculine, what's in his mind space, is wisdom and prayer. He's becoming more wiser about some things. Again, things have been speaking to him, spiritual wise. And I think also the divine feminine to me has been calling him too. He's getting more in touch with his emotions as well. This tree is getting more knowledge. I'm seeing growing, and I'm seeing, to me, looks like they're talking to each other. So more telepathy is happening between the two. What's that? Prayer, which is meditation. Glass of lemonade, trying to make things. So they really take it what's happening and occurring now in life and really trying to make it into something. Like really taking the information that they know about this divine twin soul mate journey, what it is, and they really trying to create it into something. To them, it's something like really sour tasting, because it's just like, I just don't know what to do with this information. However, now that I have it, I'm going to find a way to kind of take that information and turn it into something. they got to really meditate. They haven't been meditating on it because they just really know they really new kids on the block when it comes to this, really meditating and coming up to an answer. So really, to me, they look like they kind of doing this off the fly, off the top of their head, and just with the resources that they have, they're really trying to understand, because this is like, you got here at the top, it's like Tale of Two Cities. This is really two different locations. This being in this twin flame thing is really being two different realities, two different realities for them, and they're trying to understand that. Let your friends help you. They are grieving something. They're grieving a reality that they used to know about, what they thought was real in their world. And it's like a little death. Some of them, like I say, going through a dark night of soul, some things that they said that, oh my God, I got to get rid of this. I got to do this to really be on this journey, to actually be with them. So it's kind of like some of them grieving their old former selves in the prayer. Because again, they know that really you had this upside down soulmate card. This has really been something that they have been putting a pause on. This is what I want to say, instead of saying, come on, let's go. But really, they've been like, getting like the hands, giving you the halt, wait up, hold a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Because they've been wanting to say, let me kind of get a little bit more out of this, out of life, mess with this karmic or mess with this person before I really go on in it. So, I got to turn my player card in. I mean, this is really serious business. For the divine masculine to do all this. This world is really truly being turned upside down. You had the playfulness. I told you that was in reverse. And with that means that they say it's a reality check. They really saying, I got to get matters of heart. I got to get real serious about it. The bittersweet card came in reverse as well, which means it lets me know that it's something sweet but bitter about it. I think this card to me needs to stay as is. It just really is, and it's just really putting an emphasis on how bittersweet that he's got to really, like I said, the depth of it. It's like, oh, this is great. I'm divine. What do I do with it? I always say that. He's still, the divine masculine is still saying this, but then it's not like how it used to be in the past. Like, what the hell I do with this crap? You know, like somebody give you a gift card to some place that you was like, I don't really shop there, so what the hell I do with this daggone gift card? And so, you know, it's like, thank you. So now they done gave him the gift card. God, the universe that gave him the gift card of divine feminine, or this divine twin soul relationship in this journey. And it's like, now it's like, oh, okay, thank you. I don't know really what to do with it, but some tell me there's some great things I could do with this gift card here. So that's what it is. Despondent, really not knowing, just all over the place. That's over with. He got a reality check. He a little bit more together than what he was. That in his heart. Not just like, okay, I'm checked out. Ain't no more check out and just all over the place, tan with the daggone wind. He exactly knows the direction. So like I said, I picked that up. He knows the direction a little bit better now with this. We got now the religious factors for the divine feminine in her mind space. Saying not quite ready yet. Ain't the religious factors about what's happening now. We got a facade card in reverse. Things that she used to know, she don't know, especially in the 3D. Okay, those things is changing. Her reality is changing. She's seeing that she's got to really kind of get in touch with what's happening to her former self, whether she was immature back then in the past, with what she is now, getting more maturity about it. It could be a facade that she's not doing it. Some of you all are not getting down to work, and you kind of saying, I'm cool. I ain't got to change nothing. You know, I did my work. It's all on him. He got to do his work. No. So that's what the facade comes into. The facade is, I'm cool, I'm straight, I'm fly. Everything's straight with me. I don't know that. I'm flawless, baby. You know, Beyonce made that song for me. I'm flawless, baby. I woke up like this. I'm straight, I'm together. I ain't got to have nothing going on with me. I ain't got all my lessons. I meditate. Musa, namaste, all this yoga, you know, it ain't too much. All I'm doing is sit back and maintain it. Well, that's a facade, because there's still some things that you still have to work on, okay? So next thing you have, very soon, you know in your heart of heart, it's not coming right now. You say, I still got some of you all that's really honest with yourself, so I got some work to do or you're saying that you're looking at him and saying, no, he's not ready either, it's still some work to do. You're not confused about it. That's why confusion came in reverse. You said, no, I'm not confused about it. I see the cards, literally, no pun intended, in front of me. And I know how to play it, and I know what my next chess move is. Right now, concentrate on me. I'm not confused anymore. It used to be we were saying, I don't know what he's doing. I know he's staying with Carmen. Is he working on himself? Because I don't think he's working on himself. Is he working on himself? You know, so it ain't no confusion no more about the direction that you got to go on, what they're doing as well. So we are in recovery mode. So that's just like on the computer when it wipes out and you got to get all that data and all that stuff back. Now sometimes you can't get that data back. You got to start. I know for me, I had my laptop one time. I was over there at the university for a summer program, and excuse me, my essential signs showing. We got like muscle tightness and stuff like that. So that's why you keep on seeing me moving to kind of loosen that up. With that, you had to kind of get itself back together, reboot, and when it did reboot, it didn't come back with the same information that I had lost all my daggone files I had at college. I was so upset. I had let it go. Then years later, I found out I needed them daggone files for another class that I was trying to finish up my degree and my master's to get, and found out I needed them damn files to be able to do my capstone experience. I was so damn pissed about that. So anyway, so you got recovery. So we got in recovery mode. So you got the keys to it. The spirit is trying to bring, the universe trying to bring to you how you can reset yourself and to recover from all these things, the pains, the things that, thank you, Archangel Raphael, the pains that have gone on in the past, and they're giving you the key to say, okay, it's time to recover. This will reclaim, get yourself together, and move on into your next step into the journey, okay? Next thing, perception, worth waiting for. Your perception. So now your perception, your heart, you say, you know, it's got to change. It's funny, you got the heart chakra here. She's got transformation that's going on as well. That's funny. I was with the twin. I seen a butterfly. Things are transforming. Things are changing on both sides. Your perception. You're seeing everybody's going through a transformation. Right now you're going to cocoon stage. So this is why you're saying Christmas stage, where everybody's not quite ready yet to come out and do the great reveal, you know, like on a show and say, "Move that bus, we ain't ready yet." Okay, so makeover, home makeover, and so then this is what's going on. So right now, until everybody able to now have a shower and that light, open up their wings fully and be ready to fly. Right now, you know your perception of this, the way you've got to see things. Keep a higher vibration, higher lookout, keep positivity in everything, because while you're waiting, that's going to help to propel and kind of perpetuate the situation. Feed and give fuel to the situation. Now, as far as in your, was that mind space? I think that was mind space, excuse me. Still in your heart, you know that's got to be perceived. So backtrack. So in your heart, you got to perceive this happening, okay? Because that's the heart chakra that was being shown there too, as well. You got a lot of things. You got your sacral, no, not sacral. You got your solar plex, thank you. Your solar plex that's being shown, and you got your third eye. So all those things got to really be worked in together. As far as that solar plex here, you're getting into, you standing your ground, standing to your authority. As far as your third, being able to see it. Okay, I don't care what's going on the 3D that I'm seeing. Like I say, I got to counteract with, but I'm seeing myself in union, no matter what's being perceived or what's being shown to me in the 3D. So that's again about the deception. So you got deception about your abundance, how things are probably flowing to you right now. That's what the deception card. I want to turn around and say with this, the masculine, all you're doing that, I won't even bring in the karmic situation, but with your divine masculine side, divine feminine is about how you analyzing and how you really dissecting and trisecting things. How you really analyzing with your analytical mind, just like the divine masculine is playing a great role about what you see in your abundance, how you seeing everything being you coming up roses, how you plant your seeds and you sowing what you sowing your seeds and you coming up with a great harvest. What are you doing at this point? So you got to get your perception together so you can stop having this deception about how things are actually going. You got here with your family issues. So right now, this says right now, workaholic. Now this could go some ways. Do you have some of these family issues that you're not dealing with, that you are pretty much trying to remedy it through working a lot? You're a workaholic. Instead of you really kind of saying, okay, let me deal with these family issues, you use this workaholic issue to kind of mask it, to not really get into it. So that could go back into your deception too. It's like, okay, your deception is, I'm gonna go work, but that's gonna help me make money, and that's really what's it's all about. It ain't about me having issues with my family. Well, you're deceiving yourself, because you're trying to say you're not handling the situation that you've got to really take care of. You saying, well, I'm trying to get more abundance, and that's not really what the heart of the matter is. The heart of the matter is why you feel like you're taking on these extra jobs and these extra paychecks or double time shifts instead of dealing with the heart of the matter, which is you having some family issues. Okay, right now you're not in your heart space. You're not expanding. You're not listening to your higher self right now, telling you what you actually got to do in order to expand, to become greater. You kind of stuck it to that little box, or the flea theory, where they took the lid off and you still jumping up to where the lid used to be, but the lid is gone now. Next thing about enlightenment. Enlightenment came into reverse. So you still dealing with the same old when it comes to dealing with this family issues thing. So you've got to learn how to do some new, take some new techniques to deal with it. I had a friend today, she told me about the tapping thing, and this might be a good way to introduce that. When you tap the different zones, the EFT tapping, I'm about to say EPT, the pregnancy. Okay, what's going on? Why I keep on saying pregnancy? Okay. Anyway, so with that, that thing keeps on. Well, if it's for me, thank you. But anyway, not other thing. But anyway, so if say EFT tapping, tap the different parts, that you're saying. You say your affirmations, you get that together, you do those things, you tap different parts, blah, 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 blah. And so, to get your things, you say the affirmations, saying, so look into that. That might be, and I thank her for saying that, for you all, that might be a good thing to help you to clear out and reset that subconscious with doing the tapping method about what's going on, because you're not getting any enlightenment, you're not getting expansion, you're using the same tools, and that's not really helping you. So I would suggest you use that for that. Also for the divine feminine in her heart space is you have faith. Okay, getting to know your faith came in reverse. Some of you all might be losing faith a little bit, because you're saying it's coming a little too long for this to come into fruition. Getting to know each other. You might be at the point that you're saying, I don't want to get to know right now. Let me just kind of get to know myself. Have faith in myself before I spread that out and do that for the both of us, on that. I don't know with that. But you got the guys that are helping you out. You got to do some work. It seemed like to be you got to do some work. Divine feminines, we got some things. This is coming to you. You really kind of getting a little semi-sucked into these energies that's going on, and we've got to really stay the course. Let's see what some things that we have to surrender. Clear. What is the divine feminine? I'll put a have to surrender. And what does the divine masculine have to surrender? Okay, divine masculine has to surrender to the beauty of the natural world. So divine masculine, go out there and get into nature. Look at the world in a different way. Learn how to relax, take breaks. Especially if some of you all that I've seen in some of the videos say you're experiencing the dark night of soul. Go outside, commune with nature, get with Mother Gaia. Let her nurture you, take you in, breathe in that energy so she can help to reset you. Okay. We don't do upside downs. I mean reverse in the surrender. So surrender to your intuition. You know this is your soulmate. You feel it. You got some other inklings and things going on. So tune into that gut feeling, your flashes, your aha moments to help get you breakthrough with this to see how you can get closer to your divine counterpart. Surrender procrastination. Stop procrastinating. No, I can't do it because I got this karmic kid. And, you know, I don't know if I could be able to lead no Shaquita and little Shaquan because, you know, they really seem like they need me. And I'm just going to hold off till little Shaquan get a little older. And then I'll be ready there. But meanwhile, you sitting there miserable. Who know what? You know you don't feel any kind of way for Shaquita. And you looking at Shaquan. And he looking at you and saying, why you with my mama? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, the kids, they know that you ain't really love my mama. You just here just to be here with that. So, cut the procrastination time. Start attracting, get yourself right. Maybe some dreams that you want to establish and you've been putting off as well. That could be part of your karmic situations too, about the career being the career that you don't want to be in. Being with family members, getting tired of with that. If you know you need to cut some people loose out of your circle, then do that. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Didn't I just see this? And I ain't even see this card. So again, let it go. Shaquita got to go. Little Shaquan got it. You got to love him. Say, I can't be here right here with you all. But, you know, I'm going to be a darn good, we're going to do some darn good co-parenting. I'm going to be the best darn friend and relate to your mom. Help her to be an example of how you be a man. That you go after your dreams. You go with who you love. You don't just go ahead and surrender into stuff that you know you ain't wholeheartedly invested in. That's showing a good example for little Shaquan too. By you just going on ahead and saying, okay, you know what, I'm going to show you, you know, you follow your heart in whatever you do, you know, as long as you respect people as you do it, but your heart and what your heart says comes first. Okay, your heart's desire, those things there. As long as they're not hurting anybody, they're not being disrespectful to anything. So right now, my heart's desire is with my divine counterpart. And then you just find a way to work it out between Shaquita and little Shaquan. How y'all going to do some shared custody of those things. But then sitting up there and being in a miserable kind of relationship. Because again, like I said, you set your child up. For example, I could be prime example of that. Where you stay in a relationship, you know, you wholeheartedly ain't in it. And what kind of example does that set for your child? It sets up for your child that when they get in a relationship, they stay in stuff and don't know when to check out of it. And they say, well, my mom and their dad, they stayed into it, so, you know, I'm staying in it too. No, on that. So, next thing, what is things that the feminine has to surrender? She got to surrender to joy and say, keep the positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. That goes back to, again, some of these cards are some low vibration cards here, divine feminine. I have to give you that on that, and that goes even for the divine masculine in the house, also the divine feminine. Something about your emotional side, divine masculine, we got to get that into check. It's kind of all over that. Divine masculine side is on it. He's like, I know who you are. I just got to tweak a little something. I want to get some extra help from the outside, our divine masculine side, but I know I'm on the right path. This one here for the divine feminine, y'all over the place. You got to heal some things. You got a lot of hold up, wait a minute. And cards in here. So that's an issue. So you got to do this joy. Surrender to the what is. What's happening now, not the what ifs. What if this and what if I do this and what if that. Nah. See, that's why you stuck up into that matrix, to that 3D. Okay, that's why the crown ain't all the way coming on your head like the universe and Steve Harvey universe talk about, oh, I'm sorry, the crown of the divine twin feminine goes to so-and-so now. You're like, well, what the heck? Or even bad, and y'all don't want to hear it, the crown now goes to the karma. You're like, oh, nah, heck nah, that's default. So that right there. So we don't want that to happen. And then surrender to prayer. Give yourself completely to prayer. Find you something. You know what? And I know that even with myself, when you're meditating, sometimes you got to change your prayer meditation practices up. Do you know that sometimes your prayer meditation practices can become immune Just like if you take medicine for a while, and after a while your body builds the immune system, immunity to it, and it does not really take in it, and you have to find yourself to get a new prescription strength. That's the same thing that we have to do as us doing our meditations. I know that even myself, because maybe every 2 years, every 5 years, I have to switch it up. Because after a while, it's just like Monday. Okay, now we say the violet flame. Okay, now we say the prayer of the angels. Okay, now we say this. Now and this becomes very rote until your brain is like, okay, I heard that, and it's just like, whoop. Okay, you ain't doing nothing new, you know. So sometimes I have to change my meditation music. I had to change, sorry, this essentially is showing again. I had to change my meditation music. I had to change what materials I read in the morning, because you can become immune. Let's go on, and this is longer than what I thought. Let's go on to saying what is the there. I had it together. That's the universe. Messenger. Okay, what's the divine masculine message say? That who that sister showing? Is this all fogged up? Clear. What does the our messengers want to say to us? The divine masculine. Was the divine feminines? And I know that ain't the word. Messenger want to say to the divine feminine. You got your highs down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever. It don't feel right, but okay. All right. So now, the divine masculine's messenger wants to say to him, feel joy in all you do. The divine feminine messenger wants to say, you are never alone. So you always have them to come and guide you guides. Thank you. Your guide saying this to you. Feel joy in all you do. Thank you. Your guide says, you are never alone. I'm here with you to help you out. Okay? That's that. Thank you. I'm like, messenger? What they are messenger? The guys, they give you messages. So, y'all understood me. Thank you. It's like, please shield her so she can get it. What does your higher self want to say to you? What does the higher self want to say to divine masculine? That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, I just have one card, please. Did I say clear? Clear. And what does the divine feminine's higher self want to say to her? Girl, don't want to say all that. Okay, so the higher self to the divine masculine says from scratch. So you might have to find yourself starting from scratch. That means starting from one, like the Bible McKnight, I ain't saying that. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, I want to be with you. Three, to see that you're the only one for me. And four, some and I start back at one. Yeah, yeah. So you gotta start all the way back to the beginning. So let's see what they say for scratch is. So this is what your higher self says. Okay, number 6, which is love. Congratulations, you got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? It is not going to bake itself. Quit looking and start cooking. Okay, so I told you, divine masculine is on it. They own it. They here. They're cooking. They got all the stuff. This to me is the right stuff to do that. Now, for the divine feminine, at your service. Okay, you have at your service, your higher self is. I hope it's comforting to know there is a big universal butler who is working behind the scenes, taking care of all the details, making sure every little thing is turning out exactly as planned. The butler is as loyal as Fido, as determined as Diana, never ever give up. Naiad, as trustworthy as your own beating heart. So can you let him carry the tray? So it's saying you up here kind of all upset, up in arms, trying to do about this. You got a lot of things you got here. So it's saying go ahead, work on this healing. Do what you got to do on this 3D earth brain plane, and I got it. Let me handle behind the scenes. It's stuff that, you know, and that's why I have to always tell myself, because I'm always in like a little panicky thing, because I'm like, you know, this, that, this, and then the universe had to tell me, you know, listen here. It's stuff that you can't do even on this 3D level. You've got to let it go. You got to let it go, because some kind of way I'm kind of OCD on things and control freak, and I'm like, I do this. You cannot do it all. You've got to let it go. It's more things. The universe and the spirit can get to more places, make more people do more things for you faster than you can. The things that you can't see, they can see further down the line, the universe, than you can, to see, okay, if I do this, this is going to happen. So that's why I shouldn't let that happen right now. We're going to let that go. And then when we get it, we're going to get down the line and we're going to do X, Y, and Z now. So that's why I say, let it go. Concentrate on yourself. Let the universe just surrender, and let the universe go ahead and do that. And speaking of that, what does the universe want to say to the collective? Clear? Because this goes for both. Okay, came 2 cards. So I was going to do 2 things. So this could go. Remember, I was saying we embody both. So this is for your divine feminine and divine masculine. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Now, if I want to, I would say this would go to the divine feminine. Okay? And my fearless freedom lights up the world. So these are the 2 energies that you've got to work through the universe, okay? All right, I thought this was my purpose. The universe and the spirit guides and everybody, spirit, they led me to go in a whole different direction. I have to be obedient and go in the direction that they want me to do. So the next one will be the purpose one. I've been directed while I was doing the cards. They told me I'm going to do it in a way that I'm going to break it down by astrology. So we're going to find the purpose for the air sign, the fire sign, and the earth sign, and the water sign. So we're going to break it down like that. So again, if you want to read from me, get that $5 special about what is your purpose. Again, 15 minutes minimum, 30 minutes maximum. For that, it's talking about you. I'm not doing anything about what your divine counterpart is doing. It's only about what things about your purpose and what you need. Go to my website, divinetwinsoul11.com. Go there, hit my services page, click on the book online, and get it leads you right onto my book online services app. Okay, so until then, I will say that, and you can go to my Instantgo, which is divinetwinsoul11.com, where you can also get a reading with me either via phone, chat, or video. Okay, no specials on that one. It is what it is on Instantgo. So until then, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, Namago.